You're about to enter the fascinating sphere of police work, the world of forensic medicine.
Oscar Madison and Quincy himself, the late, great Jack Klugman. Today on Pop Goes the Culture. Hi, I'm David Levin, and welcome to another amplified episode of Pop Goes the Culture from the archives. Today, part 2 of my 4-part conversation with the legendary Jack Klugman. I did this interview just a few years after his friend and on-screen partner Tony Randall passed away. In this portion, Jack talks about Neil Simon and the origins of the play The Odd Couple, and what it was like working on the TV show.
So let's talk some more about The Odd Couple. Tell me a little bit about... Well, let's talk about Garry Marshall for one thing, who's a character in and of his own right.
Garry Marshall. Without him, there would be no Odd Couple. He and Jerry Belson. When Danny Simon was the brother, he's the originator of The Odd Couple. He was Felix Unger. So I threw him out. He cried all the time. He was my story editor when I did a terrible series called 90 Minutes to Court. He's the one that got me to do to replace Walter. I said, let me see the script. And I read the script of The Odd Couple, and I fell off the couch. I mean, that line, 6 cheap people in an empty hotel. I literally fell. I mean, it's my kind of humor. So when Garry asked me to do it, I said, well, let me see the script, the pilot. I thought, can't be anything. Well, I fell off the couch laughing. There was one line where Tony says, you can eat off my floor. I said, hey, you can eat off my floor too. There's a half a tuna sandwich and there's a piece of pizza. And I fell down laughing. It was so well written and so done, and they two wonderful writers, and Harvey Miller was great. So I said I would do it as a result of that. And he directed some, and he wrote some. But whenever we were in trouble, we said, gee, he was always the calming influence. We'd say, we don't have a punchline here. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. With that Bronx accent, you couldn't tell he was a graduate of college. He would take care of everything. 5 years, we never, ever had a panic. And he taught kids that would come, the potential writers, potential producers, they would sit around the table. The only thing is the first time when we were 3 cameras, we showed up. And they said, no. You act and we write. And we said, no. We got to participate. We have 65 years in the theater at that time we had. I said, and we will contribute. They said, oh boy, the actors always come in. But after a couple of weeks, they realized we had something to offer. So we would work till 11 o'clock every single day, from Monday to Friday, for 11 o'clock to make sure the show was the best that we could make it. And that's what I loved about Tony and most of us. We didn't care about billing. We didn't care about money. We only cared that the show would be good. We didn't care who got the laughs. There was no competition. We were never in competition with each other except to make the show the best. And Garry loved that. I remember there was one moment where he was blind by something, and I hurt my foot. So he was dialing, and he was doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I just looked at him. And when I took it away, he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just looked. And Garry said, I didn't know. I thought you had to do something. But if you just look and somebody's doing something ridiculous, how funny it can be. And right now, Garry is my dearest friend. He's really wonderful, and I appreciate it, and I tell him. And he's remarkable. He's now doing Happy Days, a musical. He wrote it. He's directing it. He's got a million things going, but I used to be a waiter at Buckbinders in Philadelphia. And there was a guy, Nick Screnchy. I was a waiter. I ran, and I did everything like this. And I was always behind. Nick Screnchy, used to walk very slowly. He had more tables than I did. Never was in trouble. Always, everybody was saved. Everybody was on time. He was never late. But he was steady. This is what hustle, but Garry was that way. Very slow and steady. Got everything taken care of. Never had to worry about a show. I never worried about a show as long as Garry was there. And Jerry Belson.
Garry's sister is involved with the show.
If you ask me, who is the person that you would least You would never, ever think of as a successful director. I would say Penny Marshall. And she is good. I mean, those pictures, Big and League of Her Own, they're wonderful movies. She was introverted. She was shy. I couldn't believe it. And then she became, the whole body language is different now because she's really expressing herself. But she's good. But he did it. She got bored. He got a Laverne and Shirley. He got her to play my secretary. She was wonderful. What an asset. Then she did Laverne and Shirley. And she got bored. He said, direct a few things. What do I know? So he helped her direct some, and he was there for her. And then she got the movie, and then she went on. He does it with his sister. His father, his mother used to appear on our show a lot of times. She was a dancer. I adored her. But he takes care of everybody. People come to him now and say, I need a job to pay my insurance or for Screen Actors Guild. He's always there. He does it. He gives everybody a job. He's wonderful.
Maybe I should ask him that.
Yeah, he'll give you a job. If you need it. You gotta need it, though.
No, I'm doing all right.
No.
But it's amazing, and it's not coincidence that from Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley's people went on to be directors and producers and all these people.
Oh, a lot of Chuck Shire. Charles Shire, who used to work for us as a writer. He now does big movies. His wife Nancy Myers is just doing a big movie that I went up to see. I'm out, but I didn't get it. And Eli Wallach and I are doing a play next year. We're doing a reading and then Frank Gilroy play, and then afterwards we hope to do it. And I hope to bring it into New York. So it's a good play. It's about the Holocaust, so it's got a lot of gravitas to it. But to work with Eli is for nothing. I'll do for nothing. I mean, to work with... I saw him. I was doing Sunshine Boys, and I went to see him in a terrible play, I thought. But he made it work. He said... And he wouldn't listen. I went back, I said, Eli, the way you listen, I learn now. I'll listen. I'm not really listening. And he's hard to take a compliment, but he was wonderful. So we're fans of each other. Known each other for quite a while.
That's a good thing. That's a great thing. Well, you have such an expressive face, too. I mean, you could make, from your smile to your anger to the slow burn to just sort of, you can make a heart melt with just a little smile sometimes.
Well, you know what? Thank God I'm not aware of any of that. I try and work. You can only learn your craft in the theater. I hate film. I mean, film is so impersonal. I did 2 pictures. I co-starred with Lee Remick in 2 movies. I never met her. I co-starred with her. It can't happen in the theater. But the only movie I ever really enjoyed making was 12 Angry Men. That was a good movie.
Tell me about that.
Well, first Hank got me the job. I had worked with Sidney Lumet in television, but he thought I was too old for it, which I was. But Hank said, no, I want Jack. And he never told me, because I had been on the road with him and Mr. Roberts for 15 months, so we got to become good friends. He got me that. He got me a show with Humphrey Bogart and Ron Bacall in Petrified Forest. He never told me about it. I thought, boy, I'm so good, they'd sort me out. They didn't know me from Adam. But he was wonderful that way. And everybody was there every day. Every minute of every day to help the other actors. They were wonderful. And what I remember most is Ed Begley used to bring in a different niece every day. I'd say, Ed, how many nieces do you have? He said, as many as I could get. He was a wonderful guy. Imagine that cast. And everybody got $900 a week. Nobody got more. Hank Farmer didn't get anything. He didn't make any money. And they opened it. It's an art picture. They opened it. There used to be a theater on 50th and Broadway called the Capitol. Seated 5,000 people. That's where they opened it. It lasted a week. Disappeared. In France, they put it in an art theater. Played for 2 years. But it disappeared here. And Reggie Rosa wrote it, told me that he made most of his money as a play called 12 Angry Women, which was done in community theaters and PTA meetings. But I love making that movie. That was the only one.
And then you sent it up on The Odd Couple. You did a parody on The Odd Couple.
Oh, yeah. Well, not a parody. It's supposed to be how we met. No. It wasn't really a parody, was it? No, it was I didn't even think of it. I thought of it when I said, hey, this is 12 Angry Men. But it was mostly a good way to bring intimacy. See, that's the thing about the movie that didn't work. They went outdoors. They went strolling in the park. They wanted ice cream. You can't do that. You've got to see them trapped in that apartment. And they can't get out, and Oscar can't get out. And that's what drives them crazy. But the minute they can get out, same thing happened in Sunshine Boys. The minute Walter Matthau can get out, and they name a sandwich after him in the deli, he goes to this club, the Friars Club. Well, when I did the play, his whole life has been destroyed by his partner retiring. He can't get out of that apartment, and that's what makes him angry. See, that's a different thing. Some pictures you can't open up, and those are too. Neil Simon's very hard to open up. First or Second Avenue, you can't open up.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick question about Oscar. I mean, I asked this of each person, each actor who comes in, because the characters that you play on TV become real for the audience at home.
They're real for me.
They're real for you. What is Oscar Madison doing these days?
Oh, Oscar Madison, he's doing a one-man show that I do. I'm booked for next year already. I'm 84. I'm going to be booked for next February. I said, I don't even like green bananas. But if I'm alive, I'll be there. If I'm dead, it's a good excuse for not showing up. But I'm going to play right there for the assisted living, I think, 7 shows I do, which is good. I like to have something to look forward to. And then Eli and Oscar are doing a play. Oscar Madison is alive through Nathan Lane, and he'll be alive forever. That play is the best comedy written in the 20th century. That play, now England, I did it in England in 1967. London does not like American comedies as a rule. They feel they're manufactured. They took this play. They loved it. They wrote, this ticket will be as hot as Olivia's Othello. I did it with Victor Spinetti. We got reviews. We were packed for a year. One performance, the matinee, the Queen Mother came. She was alive then. And she sat with the 2 bodyguards in the front row. And I had that thing where I say, you leave me little notes on my pillow. F.U. It took me 3 hours to figure out that F.U. was Felix Unger. And it was a minute of laughter. And I looked, and she had fallen on the floor. She was on her knees laughing. And the 2 bodyguards were there. They loved this play. This play, if ever there was a foolproof play, but it's not foolproof. But
they tried it with women. Women did the play.
Yeah, well, that was wrong. They did it with blacks, but they kept the Jewish humor, though they did it with blacks. I mean, the African Americans were wonderful actors, but you can't keep Jewish humor with this didn't work.
I thought it was a writer's strike that caused them to. They used the same exact scripts.
No, there wasn't a writer's strike. They
It was word for word. It was the same script.
Well, some of them.
They did
really?
word for word. They remade your episode.
Well, they shouldn't have done it, but they were good actors. That one guy was from Sanford and Son. He was wonderful. And that's why.
The guy from Barney Miller.
Yeah, and Neil Simon lost a lot of money.
That Oscar.
That's in the play. What do you get, Oscar? In the play, I think he says it. I say, when everybody leaves, when he comes, he makes his first entrance, and then all the poker players leave, I turn, I say, Felix. Like, what are you doing to yourself? And he says, I know. That play, there's one line of exposition in that play. And those poker players, the first line is a laugh. Guy's dealing very slowly, and the guy who's losing is looking at him. He says, tell me, Mr. Maverick, is this your first time on the riverboat? It's a laugh. And it goes on from there, the laughter. What time is it again? What time is it? He says, they don't count your winnings. I'm not counting. No, he says, no, don't play with your winnings. I'm not playing. I'm counting. Usually the other way around. And that's right. You know that this guy is winning once he get out. This guy's losing once in the stay. It's a wonderful play. It's one. The construction is just fabulous.
Well, you can't beat Neil Simon.
No. And that was, but that he was objective about because it wasn't about him. It was about Danny. And Danny tried to write it. And they're very close. And Danny called him and said, they were talking, and he said, what are you doing? Danny said, I'm trying to write this play because Roy Gerber moved in. It was Oscar Madison. He said, gee, that's a great idea, Neil said. So then later, this is what Danny told me. Then later, 6 months later, he said, how's the play coming? I can't get to it. So they said, let me read, let me write it, I'll give you 10%. That 10% was worth about $15 million. But, so he could be objective about it. He could bring in people, he could say anything he wanted. And he did, and he captured Felix so beautifully, which you can't be objective about yourself that way, the way Neil could. And Neil was, that was his best. And then Sunshine Boys. It's a marvelous play. I didn't appreciate it when I thought you have to see it or read it a few times to get the depth, the emotions that really exist in it. It's not Smith and Dale. It's Smith and Dale, but really delving into what makes them tick. It was a wonderful play.
Let's talk about some of the guest stars on The Odd Couple, because you had some amazing people.
Well, most of them are Tonys, and the opera singers and Edward Villala, they were Tonys. I didn't know an opera singer from a baseball player. I didn't know Howard Cosell, I knew. But that was, I think, Garry Marshall's suggestion. And Howard and I became very good friends. When I had a horse that was third in the Kentucky Derby, he was down in Kentucky, so he was with me and we became friends. We started drinking together. And I liked him. I really liked him very well.
A couple of times, wasn't he, Howard?
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't have had him on all the time. He was fun. And he'd come and visit me at my little place at the beach and sit there for hours. I liked him very much. And his wife smoked. Amy, he adored it. They had a love match I never saw before. And they loved each other so much. But she smoked like a chain smoker. And she died from it. Smoking is terrible. Don't smoke.
That's all we have time for now. Next time, part 3 of my 4-part conversation with the late Jack Klugman. Jack opens up about cancer, how he lost his voice and almost his career, how he came back, also his favorite guest stars and episodes on The Odd Couple, and how he reunited on stage with Tony Randall. Till then, I'm David Levin, and you can follow Pop Goes the Culture on Twitter at PopGoCulture, Facebook, or email me at popgoestheculturetv@gmail.com. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.